Good morning. On behalf of the Salisbury School community, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, grandparents, that was a B, uncles and aunts, cousins and friends. Thank you for joining us on this very special day. We are honored to have you here with us to celebrate these remarkable 89 boys, the class of 2017. I would also like to recognize members of the Salisbury School Board of Trustees who are here with us this morning, including our chairman, Mr. Lee Spencer, and our vice chairman, Mr. Dickey Regal. In addition, Trustee Michael Gans, class of 1981, is here celebrating with his son Jacques, who is a member of the graduating class, and he is joined by colleagues Annie Harris, Ashley Harrington, Adelaide Harris, Amanda Rutledge, and Shrevey Shepherd. Finally, we are thinking of Dick and Sally Flood, who wanted to be here very much this morning but couldn't. Dick Flood was Salisbury's 6th headmaster and a remarkable man. They are a remarkable couple, and I know up in Boston are thinking of us all this morning. And finally, a tip of the cap to the weather gods. The skies are dry for this grand occasion. This has been a wet spring, as we all know, and my wife Tracy has been watching the weather report each morning for the last 10 days, praying for a dry spell. On the other hand, I paid little attention. You see, we hold our twice-weekly school meetings right here at the bottom of these steps, the senior steps, rain or shine, fall, winter, and spring. And when the wind is bitter in February or there's a cold sprinkle of rain in early April, we sneer at the conditions and meet right here. I may be a little crazy, I think you probably agree with that, but I believe that this is how we earn our graduation grace. I also like to think it's a symbol of toughness and resilience, which are key attributes of Salisbury men. And so, over the last 26 years on graduation, we have been right here under dry and sunny skies for 25 of them. And that's quite a record. I'm going to go off script very quickly. My wife tells me I should never do this, but I was thinking as we lined up in front of the chapel and walked through the construction zone and into the quadrangle this morning, it's a great metaphor for what you boys have gone through these last 4 years. We met you in the chapel. We walked you through a construction zone, building and creating and hammering and arming you with key attributes, and now you walk through and finish, and you're seated right here. It's pretty neat. Boys, you did it. It's right here that we gathered this one final time, and you have indeed earned it. You look great, by the way. You are our sons, our Salisbury sons, and this is a joyous moment for you and your families. And for Salisbury School, too. Although I will say it's a bit wistful as well. No question, the time has surely come for you, but it is indeed hard to say goodbye. You've heard me say over and over again, when you are on this hilltop, your teachers, your mentors, your dorm parents, we see you as our sons. We love you as our sons. And while sons drive their parents absolutely crazy at times, we watch with glee and pride as you grow, become accomplished and self-assured. It is a divine existence we lead, guiding you through the ups and downs of your adolescent journey. But on days like today, our hearts are both bursting with pride and also aching painfully, knowing that you are leaving us. You are leaving this cozy hilltop home. To the parents seated here today on this momentous occasion, Tracy and I join you in basking in the delight and satisfaction of our son's great accomplishments. This is such a special moment, truly a once-in-a-lifetime moment. The sacrifices you make to enable your sons to receive a Salisbury education do not go unnoticed by the faculty. It is a significant investment for every family. Probably the most emotional investment you make. It's not easy letting your sons leave home as teenagers. It is both brave and selfless, placing your son in the care of somebody else. So on behalf of the entire faculty, I want to say a final thank you. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to teach your sons, to parent your sons, and to love your sons like they are our own. Each of them is a most precious gift. To my faculty colleagues, I'd like to say thank you for all you've done to prepare our sons for their lives after Salisbury. Yes, this is more than a job, it is a calling. Reverend Hall said that in the chapel moments ago, but you do it so well. And I am deeply gratified and honored to serve with you on this hilltop. Thank you for giving your very best to our boys. Will you please stand so that we can all recognize your great work? To the members of the class of 2017, the soon-to-be graduates, you've heard this before, but this is your day, a day when you cross over an important threshold. These last years of your life have been arduous and challenging. There have been moments of pure elation, finishing a last exam, a stirring victory, or a surprise holiday. And of course, there have been moments of disappointment too. But in the face of both, you've become centered, strong, and wise. It's been quite a journey, and no doubt you're better for it. And today we gather together on the hilltop for one final time to conclude your secondary school experience. Congratulations, boys. You've made it. Today marks the 116th graduation ceremony held on this hilltop since the Reverend George Emerson Quayle founded Salisbury School in 1901. And to celebrate this occasion, we will hear from two noted speakers, retiring faculty member Sam Simmons and president of the school, Julian Coleman, who is, along with classmates, is set to join the ranks of the Salisbury Alumni Association, which is nearly 4,000 strong. It is a long-standing tradition to ask someone from the Salisbury family to address the sixth form on their graduating day. And today's speaker, Mr. Sam Simmons, is beloved by friends and colleagues. His steadfast love for Salisbury is evident in everything he does. He too is sharing a milestone today. He is graduating with the class of 2015 and moving on to new challenges. And I look forward to his remarks. After this, we will hear from School President Julian Coleman, and I know that his memories and thoughts of the future will add to the meaning of today's celebration. And then, boys, it will be time to receive the symbol of your achievement, a crimson leather binder with a certificate inside. And for all those of you who are anxious, including Walker, you need not worry. They're all signed and dated. But before we turn to our speakers, I'd like to share a few final thoughts with the group of boys seated before me. You look great, by the way. You knew this time would come. It may have seemed like it took forever, but nonetheless, here we are. Let me begin by saying what a great pleasure it has been to know each of you and to watch you grow. From a long list, one of the most special characteristics of your class is that the fact that you were light on alpha males. There was no dominant group or clique, no one voice drowning out others. How refreshing. Just a bunch of talented kids who enjoyed being together. A bunch of boys who laughed and played like brothers. And as a result, the critical functioning of leading the school fell across the shoulders of 89 instead of 1 or 2 or 3. And everyone found a role. Everyone found a niche, a way to contribute. which made great challenges smaller and easier. You went about your lives with courage and honesty and honor and often brilliance. Long after the sun has set on today, we will remember the many moments we have shared and that have marked this year. Snapshots of each of you at your best. And there are far too many to mention, but here are a few of those snapshots. Reverend Hall mentioned this a few moments ago, but those mornings in the chapel when you spoke from the heart about personal journeys. The voices of Theo and Kai and Zach and Troy and Michael, Wooman, Willie, Adam, Max, Will, Masashi, and of course our three Julians, German, Cy, and Coleman. Amazing moments that brought us together. We'll remember those times when we banded together as one. That all-school photograph from the drone capturing us in one love formation in front of Maine. That picture is seared in my memory. And as the noted Southern philosopher Forrest Gump once said, you boys go together like peas and carrots. Those events where we celebrated academic exploits like the Spring Cum Laude Society and yesterday's award ceremony, Tony, Nick, Nicole, Peter, Julian, Cooper, Justin, Jay, Chase, Jacques, Whit, Jack, Ian, Zach, Wooman, Ivan, and Nick. Incredible scholarship. So much good work accomplished. Awesome musical performances throughout the year. Tony with his accordion. I'll never forget that. Tyler and Nick rocking the free world. Aspiring artists in Ruger in the Media Lab. Brian, Garrett, Jay, Coop, Sang, Sasha, Ian, Joe, and Ray Ray. In fact, many believe that Ray Ray's camera is surgically attached to his right hand. Let me tell you all it's a myth. Ray Ray, raise your right hand. Myth. In addition, we root for budding entrepreneurs and future captains of industry. Frankie, Kevin, Nick, Velu, and Cam. By the way, boys, the development office wants to make sure we have your contact information and a piece of future earnings. The theater was alive too. Max, the man for all productions. Tyler, a rising star. Wooman and Brian and others behind the scenes, rigging lights and amplifying voices. What else? Well, those fun, simple moments, like I'll always remember the Breakfast Club every morning, a group of boys that met as third formers and gathered almost every morning throughout their 4 years for breakfast, just to be together. The speed of Broward Sims and Ferrari Ferrera racing to a photo finish in the Sarum Sprints. The judges are still reviewing that result, by the way. And anyway, I still think Mason would have been the fastest. And how about New England's greatest fans, the boisterous horde in Flood and on Bachmeister Field, cheering on friends, Bennett Bush with his lightsaber, and many other rabid nights. The glorious sight of teammates mobbing Cormac after his nifty man-up goal against Kent. The upstate boys attached at the hip, Mapper, Sully, Justin, Willard, and others. That nonverbal communication is stunning. I want to get in on that. The sound of XPL on warm summer evenings, spring evenings. Big hitter Miguel Porta, Gunnar Gibson, and Wardo. How about the comic genius of T. Hickman doing his best Bobby Wynn at school meetings? You might have to do that one more time when you come up to get your diploma. The sight of Matty Dirks and his trusty fishing rod. Eric's willingness. Walker's kindness. Griff's loyalty. Kenyo's passion. Tripp's magic flow. The coolest name in the class, Geronimo Quay. Tab's smile. Lynn's goodness. Hayden dominating on the wrestling mat. Luke's wry sense of humor. Reed's unique coolness. Brothers and barbecue, feasts of feasts. You guys can eat, that's for sure. Finally, more than any other snapshot, I will remember the sight of all of you. Sarum brothers, arm in arm, giving toasts and singing the Sarum hymn by candlelight dinner. By candlelight at the sixth form dinner. Simply unforgettable. More than special. Way more than special. We'll trust that you take these moments with you, boys. Remember what you've been given and what you've earned. You've heard it 100 times, maybe 1,000, so I hope it's burned into your soul. The Salisbury gentleman is a great son and brother. He's a great husband and father. He's a loving friend and neighbor. He's a great teammate in any and all endeavor. That is what is expected of you. Be that kind of man, and you will indeed honor the gifts that you have been given by your parents and your teachers. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your hard work, your partnership, your humor, and your patience, and your exemplary character. Doing picking up that bottle, that's a night. Trust that the light in the cupola that sits atop of Maine will shine brightly throughout your lives and will lead you back to the hilltop in the years to come. Please rise. I present the class of 2017. We are so proud of you. Before I turn the podium over to our speakers, I want to keep tradition and spend a few brief moments honoring and recognizing outstanding service of members of Salisbury School's faculty and staff. This morning it is a pleasure to acknowledge a number of colleagues who are reaching milestones in their careers on the hilltop. Those members of our faculty and staff who are completing 5 years of service, please stand and be congratulated. Kathy Pinella, John Gordon, Amy Wynn, Dawn Marty, Jenny and Jonathan Siff, and Shayna Kusher. Thank you, ladies. Completing 10 years of service, Josephine Leary, Emily Debbie, Nicole Miller, Brent Barbado, Yukon Lau. Completing 15 years of service, Robert D. Wynn and John Prokian. Completing 20 years of service, Jeff Rustin. Celebrating 25 years of service, Craig Summers. Celebrating 35 years of service at Salisbury School, Matthew Corkery, Edward Mullen, and the good doctor, Jeffrey Rosano. I would now like to call Assistant Headmaster Bobby Wynn to the podium.
You might need a minute to get over that one. It is now my honor and pleasure to announce this year's winners of the Salisbury School's Leadership and Service Awards. The first award given is the Richard Fromberg Award. In honor of Richard Fromberg, class of 1984, this award is determined by the vote of the faculty and given to a sixth former who has overcome extraordinary adversity. This year, the award goes to Theo Corti. The next award is the Leland Rhodes Fellowship Award, given by the Rhodes family in memory of their son Leland of the class of 1986. Leland's love of the outdoors was exemplary, and this award is for character that transcends many recognized standards. There are two recipients this year, Gunnar Carlson and Alexander Mapstone. The Reverend Edwin Ward Prize, established by the faculty in 1990, is awarded by vote of the faculty to that student who exemplifies the spirit of quiet and dedicated service to others, which characterized Salisbury's fourth headmaster, the Reverend Edwin Ward. This year, the Ward Prize goes to Peter Bozek. The Crosby Medal, given in memory of Robert Southgate Brown Crosby by Arthur Seward, is awarded by vote of the 5th and 6th forms to that 6th former who has rendered the greatest service to the school. This year, there are 2 recipients, Julian Coleman and Peter Bozek. The Quayle Medal, given in memory of founding headmaster and his wife, the Reverend Dr. and Mrs. George Quayle, and the second headmaster, Reverend Emerson Quayle, is awarded by vote of the faculty to that member of the graduating class who has shown the most satisfactory development during his Salisbury years. This year, the Quayle Medal goes to Ronette Dahawi, Troy Law. The Founders Medal, established by Salisbury's founding headmaster, the Reverend Dr. George E. Quayle, is awarded by vote of the faculty to that student who has rendered the greatest service to the school in leadership and loyalty. This year, the Founders Medal goes to Julian Coleman. And finally, the Headmaster's Medal. The Headmaster's Medal is awarded to the first scholar of the 6th form. This year's Headmaster's Medal goes to Wei Chen Jen.
And now I would like to invite the chairman of our Board of Trustees to assist me in awarding the diplomas for the class of 2017.
You guys ready? Nicholas M. Ask. Jean Wong Bay. Garrett Christian Baker. James Campbell Falk. William Walker Batty. Adam Emmanuel Sinka Brown Bryant. William Bennett Bush. Zishi Chai. Francesco Camilleri. Jonah J.C. Capriati. Gunnar Christian Carlson. Cameron K. Chada. I'd like to invite Mrs. Chandler up here to help distribute this next diploma. Zachary Thomas Chandler. Cooper Russell Cheatham. Jung So Choi. Dino Sijuf. Nicholas Cabot Cohen. Julian James Coleman. Geronimo Quay. Matthew Durst. Justin Desitel. Cormac Donald Donahue. William Breckenridge Eli Dubois. Charles Mason Evers. Alexander Starr Ferreira. William Matthew Ferreira. Michael John Poggi. Peter Sinclair Anakana Bosen. Gunnar Francis Gibson. Maxwell Lee Gilbert. Julian Stewart German. Gavin Francis Haas. Griffin William Harrington. Edwin Moyer Hershey III. Liam Hibbets. Tyler James Hickman. Charles W. Jennings. Noah Riley Johnson. Moon Ken. Masashi Kawabata. Ronyenda Howie Troy Water. I got one. Sorry. Justin Kapansky. Cole Bradford Levison. Garrett Lewis. Sang Mook Lim. Alexander Knapstone. Chase Edmund Merrill. Cameron D. Meyer. William F. Moss. Connor Thomas Murray. Ryan Nolan. Yuri Okada. Najee Ozier. Joshua Jung-Soo Park. Miguel Ernesto Porta Humber. Reed Schuler Proctor. Sheer Poo. Theophilus Courtney. Whitaker Ellsworth Redgate. Ty Daniel Rice. Alexander Hart Sakra. Pierpont Saxama. Luke Michael Salvato. Santi Cheweka. John Christopher Shane Jr. Miles Philip Siebert. Nicholas Siebert. Ian P. Segala. Eric Shaw. Woomin Shim. Anthony Edward Sims. Kenneth Tyler Somerville. Hayden Paul Sturtevant. Dylan Salzbeck.
We made it, James!
Julian Sai. Caleb Wheatley Taylor. Tat Toronto. William Alphonse Tortorella. Veru Matti Vantoni. Ryan Michael Verrier. Tadatorn Vici Charamon. I would now like to invite Trustee Michael Gaines to assist me, Mr. Chandler, in handing out this next diploma. Jacques Van Suben. Maxwell Warden. Tyler Tebow West. Cole E. Willard. Anton Williams. Wei Chen Jen. And finally, Hao Jung.
Ray, that was magic. Gentlemen, start your engines. New roads await, and it's time to explore. For months and even years, you've been waiting for this moment. And now the bells on the hilltop toll. Can you hear them? New challenges and experiences lie ahead. And my hunch is that you will do really, really well in any and all pursuits, even the most challenging. Armed with character and courage, we now set you free. Free to go out into the world and adventure, to love, to inspire, to serve, and to prosper. Remember to take special care of family and friends. Help them to feel happy and safe and cherished. You'll find that there's nothing more precious on this earth than family and friends. And do me one last favor. Look to your left, look to your right. Lock arms with your classmates. Mesmerize their faces. Yeah, it's all good, Troy. Youthful and spry, confident, excited about the future. Trust me, these will be your dearest friends throughout this life. Your brothers. Sad to say, it will be some time before you see some of them again. So take a final glance. And as you do, remember that the spirit and strength of the brotherhood you have been a part of here at Salisbury School. Let Shakespeare's words from Henry V rest deep in your heart. This story shall the good man teach his son, from this day to the ending of the world, and we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. You are Salisbury men now, Salisbury gentlemen. You came to us as boys, but boys you are no longer. Godspeed, men. I love you guys.